Hi, this is DiGiulio from the MICDS class of 1997. As a student, I was involved in athletics, I was involved in troubadours, but as an adult, I'm a teacher, I'm an advisor, I'm a coach, and right now, I'm the middle school librarian at MICDS. I like to think it's pretty glamorous. But listen, in all seriousness, I love what I do. And part of it is the school, and part of it is the people that I work with. But the major reason why I love being back here at MICDS is the caliber and the character of the students that populate this campus today. I'm incredibly proud of these young men and women. And it's for that reason that I'm coming to you today with an appeal for participation in the MICDS Annual Fund. Now let me tell you one thing off the bat about giving. Yes, we collect tuition at this school, and yes, we have an impressive endowment today, but those two things combined account for only a portion of our operating budget. Things like giving to the annual fund help fill in the gaps, and the things that live in those gaps are the unique programs that we all remember fondly from our MICDS experience, and it's those things that set us apart from competition and make MICDS what it is today. But that's enough talking for me for now. I could tell you all day why it's important to give, and I could talk to you about the fact that if we reach 15% participation from young alums in this annual fund, past and present presidents of the Alumni Association will donate $15,000 to commemorate this milestone. I don't want to tell you any more about it though. What I want to do is show you what life is like on the MICDS campus today and show you some of the programs that your annual fund gift, no matter how small, can help support. So we might as well start with sports, because that was a big part of a lot of our lives here at MICDS. Did you know that our field hockey team has made it to the state championship game 2 years in a row? And last year we brought home the title. Here's a look at what MICDS field hockey looks like today. All right, but it's not just field hockey, it's football as well. Check out these highlights from a game on the newly turfed McCreary Field. Team looks good, right? That's not a high school team. That's our undefeated 8th grade team. And this video was created by a student who has a particular interest in video production. When he reaches upper school, he's going to have all kinds of resources available to him and activities available to him for him to pursue this interest. That's just one of the examples of how your annual fund gift, no matter how small, can help support our students. But it's not just big ticket programs like football and field hockey. We've got some really incredible unique athletic programs here that you never had. We've got a cycling team. You'll see them all over Worston and Ladue roads if you live around here. We also have newly constructed squash courts. I'm going to take you on a little tour of them right now. And we have a fantastic and enthusiastic squash team that for their first competition traveled to the East Coast for the U.S. High School National Championships. And they really surprised some people with their skills. Here's a look at the team. Your donation to the annual fund helps us recruit, retain, and support fantastic teachers that are able to inspire students on the field or the court and off. So let's switch gears a little bit. If you'd been on campus a few weeks ago, you would have had the opportunity to attend a town hall meeting that our head of school, Lisa Lyle, conducted for the community, where she presented some ideas for renewing our interest in sciences and math at MICDS. She also presented drawings of a proposed STEM building, sciences, technology, engineering, and math, that would sit on our upper school campus. Here's a look at some of the watercolor drawings. It really could be a fantastic way to bring that upper school community together, and just the existence of this green building will teach lessons to our students for years to come. Here's another look at the interior of one of the community spaces. Pretty cool, right? But while we're renewing our interest to the sciences and math, we still have a really strong commitment to the arts. And that goes for all levels of our MICDS program, from our upper school, where our Troubadours production Hairspray this year earned rave reviews from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, and it was almost impossible to get tickets. In the middle school for the past few years, we've also had musicals, and they've been really impressive. Here's a look at some of the work that they did in front of our chapel for students. So really great work by a large and talented cast in the middle school. We also have fantastic dance programs and dance talent even at our younger levels. Some other great programs that your annual fund gift might support. Remember field trips? Field trips are still a really big part of our curriculum here at MICDS. It gets students out into the community to interact in some areas that they might not normally have access to. Here's a look at this year's 8th grade class going on their court field trip for their American Government and Law curriculum. They had a really unique opportunity to see a mistrial declared during closing arguments, and last year on this trip, they got to see Jeff Ernst from the class of 1997 argue a case. Experiences like this are essential to the MICDS experience, and your even small gift to the annual fund can help secure these kinds of experiences for MICDS students well into the future. All right, so let me show you an interesting example of what can happen when we don't have the kind of financial support the annual fund provides. This is my middle school photography club. They call themselves the Snappies. Our biggest expense is the cameras that you see in their hands. What they do with those cameras is take pictures that are posted on the library wall behind them. It's a constantly updated stream of photos that bring students into the library because they want to see those pictures. Without those cameras, this group does not exist. And without this group, that interest point, those pictures are gone, and students stop coming into the library as often. Without that kind of enthusiasm for library spaces and resources, it's very difficult for us to teach MICDS students to become literate digital citizens in the 21st century. All right, so one last thing. Take a look at the MICDS class of 2015. When we were their age, we benefited from the generosity of donors that came generations before us at Mary Institute and at St. Louis Country Day School. It's time for us, the next generation of young alum donors, to step up and provide these kids with the kind of support they deserve. Take a good look at them. I guarantee you, you find someone in this class that's exactly like you were at this age. It's a fun group, I can tell you that. All right, so if you haven't given and you're interested in giving, let me show you how. It's very simple online. You go to micds.org/giving/give-online. The way I'm going to choose to make a gift today is to click on the Make a One-Time Credit Card Gift Now. And that's going to take me to a page where I can fill in my personal information. Once I've entered that personal information, I can scroll down and I can put in the amount that I'd like to give. In this case, I'm going to give $19.97 because that's my class year, and that's the number I can afford right now. So think of a number that's appropriate for you. I can put who that might be in memory of or honor of, and then I'm going to put in my payment information, fill in any other comments that I'd like to add, and click the Submit button. And it's as simple as that. I get this confirmation screen, a confirmation email, and I'm done. So please consider supporting the annual fund. Even the smallest of donations help us reach and surpass that 15% goal, which then secures a $15,000 donation from Alumni Association presidents. Hope you're enjoying your 2011 and stop by campus to visit us sometime.